Oh, there they are. So it's that. It's that one right there. No, click that.
Notes, trash, downloads.
No, it's none of those.
It's none of these. Can I just open another one?
I'm gonna ask this dude. He looks like a Mac person. Hello, sir.
Andrew, do you know how to use Macs?
Do you operate Macintoshes? Do you have you ever used a Macintosh computer? How do you figure out the stuff that's minimized? Where's the minimized stuff go?
There's like a couple different things you can do with your fingers. It's either three fingers up or 3 fingers down.
No.
It's like a gesture thing.
Where did it go? We might not have lists.
I need to pull
Squad
up
builder.
the Safari or something.
Launchpad.
Okay, that'll work fine. It's right there. It's just say okay on that. Okay, we'll say don't keep. X-Wing Squad Builder. That's not the right one, though.
That's not the right one. That's the UK. Here, that's it.
Yeah, there's right there. All right, we might have figured it out.
We're not here for our technical skills. I
No.
promise you that.
No, I did not get the refresh course. So what kind of list we got here?
So, we've got. We have a rebel list with Miranda, Biggs, and a stress hog. Oh, your list.
Is it my list exactly?
And
I know what's on it.
And we have the Duncan, the Howard list. I hope you don't. need
Dunkaroo?
that. Yeah, Dunkaroo.
Really?
Old Fenaroo. Drew Bishop is running Old Fenaroo, and we have D House running the Heber's Lunch. Is that what it's called?
Paul Heber, I asked him, and he calls it Big Miranda's House. Big with
Big
2 G's.
Miranda's house. I like that a lot.
I've been calling it, before I asked him what he called it, instead of just the Naboo list. I've been calling it Bombing Fever, but P-H-E-A-V-E-R.
Yeah.
Which is funny. Obviously, he wouldn't name it that because he's so modest.
Yeah,
What a great guy.
He's not that narcissistic at all.
No, yeah, I would I would be calling it the William Hegwood Special. Well, if I win Worlds, it's my list now. It's no longer Paul Heber's. It's no longer the Zach Matthews. It's my list if I win Worlds with it.
It's absolutely not the Zach Matthews.
He flew it, but did not perform well with it. So
yeah, just
that's
because
on
you
him.
put it on a table doesn't mean it's your list.
I'm gonna go double check that.
So what is it? It's player
So, oh shit, that's what you needed? Names?
No, I got the names.
Okay, what did you need then? It's the exact same list. It's the Paul Huber special.
Player 2's on our side of the table, right?
The Miranda one is on the left.
Right, but which is it?
So that is player 1. Isn't that what we've been doing it?
Oh, yeah. Nope, you're right.
Man, there's a breeze coming through the back door right there. Yep, so we have the Naboo list. Big Miranda's house, bombing fever, whatever you want to call it. It's great. So I can say a lot about this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
We
so finally getting my list out on the table. Well, the list I'm flying. Then we are paired up with a old Dunkaroo. Everybody's got their little take on old Dunkaroo, though. This one's got a tactical jammer and a rigged cargo chute.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I love rigged cargo chutes.
I do too.
I
It's
specifically brought 2 scouts to Coruscant so I could sloop and shoot. Do the 2-bank sloop, and then just slap the debris cloud right onto somebody. That's so funny to me. I love that. I think he is going with a scout too. Did he go Manaroo?
I think it's a scout, but I gotta. No, it is Manaroo.
It is Manaroo. Tried and true, Manaroo.
Yeah, she's still so good, and it's 2 points for that ability. If you just can pass the target lock off to Finn just a few
super
times,
strong.
it's so good.
I mean, you're paying 2 points for 1 pilot skill, so you need that ability to at least procs once, maybe twice a round if the pilot skill is not helping you. Why is my mic cutting in and out so much? Maybe we're fine now.
It's that splitter is a little touchy for sure.
Do you think so? Can you hear me on your microphone? On your headset?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. My green light's not popping as much, but you gotta hurry up here with these lists.
I know.
What are you looking for? Rigged cargo chute, tactical jammer. It's the other one. No torpedoes here.
No
Didn't need
torpedo.
them. No title. Yeah, there is a torpedo on Finn. He's got a plasma torpedo.
On Finn?
On Finn, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
get some alpha strike out there, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, get it from afar.
Sometimes, especially Imperial ships, those long-range shots won't do much. It's also a Miranda shot as well.
Yeah,
he
no,
can
it
shoot
is.
around bigs, which is clutch. And in this fight, I would hold on to that plasma torpedo the whole game until Miranda's at like 1 shield and 2 hull, and she flies right up to bigs. Oh, no, Miranda. I got a plasma torpedo. We'll see if he uses it early or uses it late.
I'm sure this game, they're like, everyone's
also
like, why
use
are
it
we
to
not
take-
talking about the game?
Well, they're setting up here. Looks like staying in tight formations, which is pretty not surprising, I don't think, to these particular lists.
I really don't know why this is taking me so long. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, did you copy and paste? Yeah, they're going rapid fire rounds now. They want to get to lunch. We're doing a small break after this round. I forget if they said if it was a half hour or a full hour. Yeah, perfect. Okay, D House, huh?
D House.
As long as he approves it.
That's what he told me. He's from the Stay on Target podcast.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. They did drop off some cool Miranda promo cards, so whatever he wants. And Drew Bishop flaunting 2 sets of World's Dice there.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, man. So this is the place to flaunt them, too.
Yeah. You know, I've been hit with some swag burn a few times in my past, but you're not going to hit anyone with swag burn around here.
No,
there's a lot of swag floating around. Everyone's got multiple sets of regional dice, templates. Everyone's got the rainbow template tray with like 4 or 5 different sets of templates in their tray.
I did see someone had enough different sets to have one of each template.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. Oh, we got D House with cardboard though.
I still rock cardboard. Honestly, I bring it to tournaments. So when I lose it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was really considering just going cardboard as a mind game. Be like, oh, who's this scrub rocking cardboard?
I still rock my red core box when I sit down at the table. That's like my tray, my tournament tray.
Oh, I got the lunch tray, like from a cafeteria, all blue. Yeah, that's how I do it.
That's great. All right, here. Well, looks like we can't quite see the top of that. He's like right on the board edge there with his protectorates. And it looks like he's circling the asteroid field.
Yeah, they'll come into view here in a second. We're trying to play with it. We keep getting the bottom of the board or the top of the board. We can't get both. So.
Well, no, most people don't normally fly that close to the board edge.
No.
But if it does come up, we will certainly change it. Do you have any matching pilot skills in this matchup?
So we got no.
Nope. So we're gonna assume Drew had initiative and not move that token. Let's do a list breakdown here. We're gonna have another round or two before.
Absolutely. Here, I'll break down the old Fenrir.
Sure. Go
Drew
ahead.
Bishop's breaking it down. He's got Manaru, the ever present in Atani Mindlink list. Even after the nerf down to range 1, she's still highly effective. Especially like she can pass a token or a target lock on those key rounds when you need it. She's rocking the K4 security droid for the target locks on green moves. Tack Jammer to help keep those fangs alive, especially after she gets in blocks. Then, the fangs can bump into her, shoot range 1 at a target, and then get the obstructed bonus when they're shooting back. Rig cargo shoot to drop that debris cloud on people or get them in their way. Especially against Miranda, it could be huge. You can drop that debris cloud before she moves.
Double stressor like that?
Yeah, double stressor. Then she can't slam, she can't bomb. Yeah, and it could be game-changing, especially in this list matchup right here.
You can also kind of obstruct your own shots with it, too, which is kind of funny.
It does. It can.
Well, not obstruct your shots, but like shots coming onto you, which I think is cool.
It can help you get a obstructed shot onto your fangs.
Yeah, and if he drops that shoot inside of this asteroid triangle, there's no way anybody's going back in there.
That's no-fly zone.
Yeah, drop it right in the middle of there. Oh,
absolutely.
Over like that.
Yeah.
And I think I don't think they would try to do that. They're definitely going to try to leverage this big open area here.
Yeah, I mean, you can use those rocks to help try to box out Miranda from the bombs.
Let's go over the other two. It looks like they're pretty standard, though.
Yeah, standard Ultra with the auto thrusters, Tidal, and Mindlink. And then you got Fen Rao, who's rocking the plasma torpedoes. That's a slot we don't see filled with him much. But it's a way to get 4 dice at range 3. It allows you to. They don't get their range 3 bonus on defense. You can strip the shields off of mana, or especially with all the regen for against other like torp boats or against Manaru.
What I was thinking was in not exactly a mirror match, but a Fen on Fen.
Yeah.
If he's at 99 with plasma versus someone who's at 97, he can win on time.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a point sink. But 3 points, useful in a lot of situations.
No, plasma torpedoes are super good in a lot of areas.
Looks like D House here playing real aggressive. Wants that stress hog to get in there. Didn't get range this round. I think he checked that target lock just to make sure that he couldn't barrel roll there. Just to break down this D House's list. Talked about a little bit on this stream, but it is Miranda Donnie. She is a K-Wing. When you're attacking, you can either lose a shield to gain an additional attack dice, or remove an attack dice to gain an additional shield up to your shield value. Very strong healing, very powerful when used in the right situation. She's rocking a twin laser turret, which helps her shoot twice. Does only it's a range 2 to 3 weapon, shoots twice at 3 dice, but only does a single damage per attack. She's got Sabine Wren and cluster and thermal detonator, cluster mines and thermal detonators. Cluster mines are these big three group of mines. When an opponent overlaps them with their template or their ship, they will roll 2 attack dice and take hits or crits to suffer only damage. The crits do not do critical damage, which is very helpful for ships without shields. The thermal detonators are reveal bombs, so they will go behind her before she moves. Any ship within range 1 of those thermal detonators is getting a damage plus a stress, which is huge for Mind Links, because that single stress could potentially stress his entire list. And then Supreme Wren. Supreme Wren provides an extra bomb slot. It's not used here, but when a bomb goes off, when a bomb token is removed from play, Sabine will put an extra damage out at somebody at range 1, making those thermals potentially a 2 damage. And cluster mines, if they do end up in range 1, there's some tricks around that. Like you 5 forward over a cluster mine, you can land outside of range 1 of it. But in theory, if they're dropped onto a target directly, they will definitely be at range 1 of it. So very
that
powerful.
is when Sabine triggers where you end up, right? Is that correct? So if I go 5 forward and end up outside of range 1?
Yes, you can. You can sneak
Okay.
around it that way. It's hard to do, but
You just won me worlds, bud.
yeah, fly right over just go real fast over them,
Yeah,
and you could potentially save yourself. Not the best strategy, but if they're not dropped on you, you can do that. And kind of sneak around them there. And then let's see. So the advanced slam also lets her, after she slams, which is an action K-Wings can do, which is very interesting. After they do that slam action maneuver thing, they can perform another action. Normally cluster mines, sometimes picking up target locks and focuses things, but it's mostly for those cluster mines to be able to say hard 2 and then 2 bank and drop the cluster mines. The rest of the list here, we got Biggs Dark Glider that we saw in the last fight, and he's got the same cancel down to 2 hits. Droid and integrated astromech. We got Gold Squadron Y-Wing here, representing Gold Squadron. It's got a twin laser turret. Same thing that Miranda has, range 2 to 3, shoots twice, only does a single damage. And the stress spot that we saw in the last one as well, R382. When you declare an attack, you can stress yourself to stress your opponent. And because it is using the VTLA4 title, you can declare that attack, the title lets you shoot primary and then your turret. But it does restrict your turret to your forward-facing firing arc there, which is a huge penalty on a 6-point turret. But being able to, at range 2 to 3, shoot twice, technically 3 times, but being able to put out 2 stress onto the opponent is huge.
Well, when it gets to an taunting list like this, you're actually putting out 4 stress.
Yeah, a lot of stress.
A lot
So
of
much stress. So very powerful. A lot of stress mechanics on this list. It's geared towards these Mind Links that are so powerful. We saw it in the first game, Mind Link Finn. Mind Link Finn everywhere. And Biggs. Man, if Finn or Biggs doesn't win Worlds, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised if one of those 2.
I'm going to vote for Omega Leader out of the Imperials. If the Imperials win, it's going to have an Omega Leader on the list.
Absolutely.
If it's Scum, it's going to have a Finn Rao in it. And if it's a Rebel list, it's got to have Biggs in it. If not, I don't know. I'll be very surprised. Maybe triple jumps. They have potential. They have a lot of weaknesses, though, in my opinion.
I think the triple jumps do, but the Rao boats, having
Rao boats make up for that, I think.
having Finn Rao in there.
In game, because most unless you're teched for bumping, bump master style, it's very hard for a single jump to take down an ace like Omega Leader, like Finn Rao, especially Miranda, who's kind of a points fortress in this. This is one thing that is very interesting about Miranda and the ability to, as a small base ship, hold on to all 48 of those points until she dies. which is very strong. So if you can potentially just whittle down enough points that you're ahead, Miranda can really just eat up clock and just heal and wait and try to put some damage in. In my experience, that doesn't normally happen too often. Without any real defensive abilities other than bigs, man, Miranda by herself has struggling to stay alive. Even with one shield around, it's going to be hard here. So still kind of toilet bowling, and Drew is just baiting those rebels into this asteroid field. And Finn Rao is just flanking out and staying just out of range there. That might actually be Old T, because I think he moved before the other one.
Yeah, Old T is the one that we see just below. Finn is behind D-House's list.
This is actually a pretty good engagement into the asteroid field. He's right now able to pretty much just one bank the Y, one forward bigs, maybe two bank bigs, and then just kind of like one forward. Miranda doesn't really need her actions at this point in the game. She really just needs to hang out by bigs and protect him.
Right.
Which I think is the general strategy of this list. If Biggs is alive, Miranda needs to protect him, and they really just, they just work so well together. I don't know why I didn't try this before, but it's such a great list. I remember back in the day seeing a player use Corrin and Biggs, and Biggs wouldn't even be in the fight. Biggs would just be like circling the board. Corrin would go in, lose 3 shields, double tap somebody, and then meet up with Biggs. Get to Biggs ASAP, and then fly with them for 3 rounds while he gets shields, and then see you later, Biggs.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to do it. You want to make them mix their fire up. If they can just focus on Biggs the whole time, then he'll die fast. But if you can keep him out of the fight and get him in when you need to regen, that's really key.
It's not. I don't think it's practical in this style of Rebel list, because you need those guns out early. With having 2 TLTs, you're not putting down very much damage. It's going to take you. You can't even take down that Manaru in like a turn or 2 with just the TLTs. You do need. What are you doing there?
I think I can.
Do you want to shrink that down a little bit? No, you're just moving it. No. Oh, you just want to move it temporarily?
So yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Now you guys can see the combat, right? Someone in the chat, let me know if that worked for you
that's
too.
That's a good call. Can you slide the other one over too? D-House's little list there? I'm pretty sure we can edit all of this. We're kind of new to this, so again, I apologize a bit. Oh, that is not
No,
helpful.
that's
just bring it down. Just bring it down. Perfect. There you go. Do you look at that? We fixed it. We fixed something. We're fixing stuff left and right here.
Well, is it just we see it, or is it gone?
Bump the cam. We're not touching the camera. It's brand new. It's very expensive. Yep. So everybody just kind of doing ones here with the Rebels, as I predicted. There's really no reason to go fast or commit. Is really the problem here.
We are reading the chat. We're just not acknowledging you. Can you not? Did that not fix it? Can you guys see did the fog of war move now? We moved it here.
We see it. All right. Thank you, Biggs Pimpin'. Ooh, look at this. Look at this Finn round coming in. He don't care about that stress pop. So Manaru getting the pass. Look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh, passes the target lock too. Very nice.
Absolutely. Now Finn can shoot that.
He's got the missile locked and ready then. Look at that.
Yep.
That's some great play there.
Shooting that plasma. There's a chance that this Y-Wing could die before it shoots.
Yeah, depending on Old T's range, depending on his range here, he might actually have. Hey, sir, I'm gonna put it in right here. You're totally fine to do that. Just that all those wires are super temperamental, so not a problem. We'll watch it. It's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
So Old T does have to shoot bigs here, right?
Oh yeah.
Just barely in. No, we don't want to remove them permanently because we don't know how to get them back.
Dion is busy playing, and so we can't fix it if we break it. So we'll
See,
do.
so 2 hits
We're just
on-
gonna move it.
Is this the torpedo?
No, that was. Oh,
How would he reroll that? He must have took a target lock.
it had to have been old T or Fin. There's.
Oh, so 1 shield on Manaru there, 2 shields down on Manaru. We'll update that at the end of the round here. Because it could be more fire. You're taking the TLT shots at Manaru.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Weird. I mean,
Well, with auto thrusters,
yeah, you can
what do you-
hit it.
you're not going to hit those protectorates. You're going to have to spend shields to do it, and that's a little risky right now. With everybody kind of facing in on you, everybody getting shots on your list.
So, Carlos is telling us we can put the PS next to it. I tried to edit the names earlier, and I couldn't figure it out.
Edit the names.
They want the PS next to the name. Miranda's 8, Biggs is 5, and the Gold Squadron's 2.
Yeah, we use the squad builder. There's a new app. I forget who Dion said made it, but it was custom made for this kind of setup that we're using to import these lists into our stream program. So very complicated, but not for us because we just build it and put it in. So I'm not sure if we can actually do that without. We're gonna have to do something weird to get those numbers up there.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Is he shooting the proton? No, the wiring shooting primary now, of course.
Yeah.
He's the lowest
He's-
fire skill.
He did the stress on Finn.
Oh yeah, stress the whole list there. Beautiful. Double stressing. Yep. Another thing, because we're-
TLT.
in the first game, we had the things backwards, and
Yeah,
they didn't switch sides of the table. The rest of the games, we had them right, and they switched sides.
Yeah,
of the
no,
table.
they just switched.
So I don't know what you want from us here. It doesn't look like you put any damage out. I like how we can see the damage cards now. That's one thing that is cool. So it looks like just the TLT hit Manaru. That's gonna be in the round. I'm gonna double check that.
Okay. You hit something when you were over there. Did you touch the camera? Right when you got there, this started happening. Okay.
All right, so we're looking at Biggs here. Biggs is down one. Biggs is down one. Manaru is down one, and the Y-wing is shieldless.
Why would he shoot at Miranda?
We had to fix the camera. We had to fix the camera there for a second. So let us know on chat if you can still see the camera. It seems to be working on our end and not all flickery, twitching. He's got one shield. You can see it on the camera there. One shield left. That must have been the Manaru shot or an old T shot that did that then.
Yeah. Miranda's got to be down, right? Didn't he TLT at Miranda?
Miranda has.
Or
a
I mean,
TLT.
TLT at Manaru.
Mariner is down one. That gold is missing shields, I believe, after that plasma torpedo. It's the only way it would have
Yeah.
happened. Which isn't too bad. I don't like the splitting fire. That's not how you beat this Miranda list.
No, I don't understand why he would have shot at Miranda in the first place.
I think it's because Manaru. What do I want to say? Camera's good, thank you. I think it's the only target lock Manoru could have picked up, if
Yeah.
that makes any sense.
Oh.
So you're going to either drag that around the whole game, or I don't know. Not much, though. Protectorate's not taking any damage there, which is huge, with those shots going on to Manoru from
Yep.
Biggs and Miranda.
This is a much different game than we had last time. Last game was pretty sloppy. This one is. These guys are
I wouldn't say
holding their-
sloppy, but
They're holding the rocks. They're holding the ships. This is a nice little clinic in how this is done.
yep.
Everything's real smooth.
Look at that. Precision, waiting for it, holding it down. Make sure it doesn't move the asteroid. Look at that. Look at that formation flying. Very confident in his formation there. He's flying right through the middle of the asteroid field, which I think is crazy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's doing it. He's doing it, getting it done.
Is that not what you would have done? You would've
No,
well,
no,
don't
no.
give up your secrets
No,
here.
I would have been all up in the middle of the board, in the big open spaces. I'm not trying to chase protectorates through the asteroid field. That's crazy.
That seems so strange. That's what I would do if I were.
Yeah, go back, watch
Well, I don't, that's why I don't fly Rebels. That's why I fly Protectorates, I guess.
Yeah, good. Yeah, go back and watch me and Duncan's game. I never leave the open field.
Yeah, no.
Not versus protectorates. They're the two maneuverable. They'll all maneuver you. They have boosts through the asteroid fields and things like that. Looks like that Miranda's gonna bump.
Yeah, this is nice, precise, precision flying. I really like
Yep.
how they're doing this. There.
Did old T-Rock bump? I believe he did because he only has one focus token down there.
Yeah, so no, he didn't bump. He boosted.
Oh, he boosted. Nice. I guess it makes sense. They don't have a one bank on their tile, do they?
No.
And he was way far out. I saw the one bank, but
No, he did it 2 straight and then boost, which it gives
Beautiful.
them a lot more options next turn.
yeah. See, that's my problem with when I play protectorates. I end up just like, I don't know what to do, so 2 forward, and I'll figure it out at PS9.
Yeah,
And that's not how you play. That's
that is not how you do it. It may look like that when you're flying against it, but that is not how you do it.
All right, so he cleared one stress there. Didn't even need to not move anywhere or anything.
These guys
so.
want this Ghoul Fog gone so bad. Nope, that's the wrong thing.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that. You're just gonna have to deal with the double fog for now. This is where the game is. So, what are they even cover? Don't take that off.
I don't know what that movie
Don't.
now.
We're gonna lose them. Oh, you want both fogs off? Okay, we can take both fogs off. It's fine. We'll bring them back later.
Look, guys, there you go.
Look at that.
Now, please. If Dion gets mad at me, I'm coming for all of you. I'm searching your IP addresses right now. Going all
Oh,
the
he
time.
is got tech jammer too,
Yeah.
so they want those spin shots.
Yeah.
Nice usage there. It's hard to use. Oh, spin the focus. He does it. Spins Manoru's focus. So that must have been big shot there. Yep, because
Wait, is the stream offline? Tell someone on the. Can you guys see it? Someone tell me in the chat.
Can you hear us? Can you see us?
What happened? What did?
It's back. Somebody please. Unplug the camera and replug it back in. People in the chat, can you hear us? Let us know. That's our first concern. Second concern is, can you see it? Back now.
Okay,
All right.
back.
Thank you. All right. Sweet. Yeah. Man, if I can't even explain how many chords there are in our current process here. All right. Shooting up with them gold dice. Gonna get it? Although this must have been Miranda's shots earlier.
Yeah. Looks like Biggs is gonna live. He's got 2 cards on him. Still has the droid.
Still has the droid. He can take that. He can take that Manoru shot, no problem.
Wish I could do this and still see the stream.
Let's see here. What are they debating on here? Looking at the shot here. Oh, he's debating whether he wants to stress and who he's stressing. So he's gonna. Looks like he's stressing Manaru first with a primary shot for money. And that one rolled off the table, so you re-rolled another one there. And it looks like it's Blank City, so that primary shot from the Y-Wing doing all 3 damage on Manaru. Oof. And looks like you see if he's trying to shoot the TLT. He's going to do it. He's going to double stress Finn, so that's double stress on Finn again. Oh, money. Money on that Y-Wing. Getting it. What's left there? It's range 2 in arc. Is there anything?
No, that's
No,
a
he's
hit.
taking that. That's a hit on Gold
a hit on-
Squadron. If you can fly right, it's perfect. What do you got here?
Nothing.
Nothing. Blanks out. Blank City. So there was at least 1 damage on Finn there. And I think just those 3 cards on Manaru.
Oh, right, yeah. And then,
Okay, so it looks like Manaru just got 2 health left. And Biggs at 1. What do you think? You trade Manaru for Biggs, right, every day?
for the Rebel player,
Oh yeah, for the Rebel player. For
Yeah.
for Drew, maybe not. But
absolutely.
okay.
Yeah, if you got the Stress Hog and Miranda versus the 2 Fangs, I feel like you feel pretty good about that.
Stress Hog's not in a great spot here, but those last 2 rounds he did work there, doing damage to Finn. I mean that's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
But you catch him range 2 and arc, take 2 shots at him or whatever from the TLT, it can land. Very interesting. I don't think Miranda can really leverage these bombs in this one, but honestly, it's just the threat of the bomb. The threat
Yeah.
of the bomb means that this stressed old Terok cannot hard to if he could even do it without boosting, or barrel rolling rather.
I mean, what do you think is going on with this Stress Hog? Because I mean, if it just
depends
goes
on where he
forward
wants
and
his-
bumps, Manaru can stay there, can move forward, get the target lock.
I think you 3-forward the Y-Wing and let it circle around. It did its job.
yeah,
You cleared
that
out
is-
because
that
if
is nowhere
Manaru,
for Manaru to go without landing on a rock.
yeah, if you do that, Manaru will hit the rock or bump into Biggs and like maybe land on the rock
Yeah.
regardless. And Biggs, I would probably just 1 bank.
yeah.
Just don't go anywhere. Depending on Miranda. When I fly it, I put down Miranda's dial first, and then the
Yeah.
other ones have to get out of the way because she's really the main component of the list. Especially now that Biggs is almost dead, she's got to get those bombs off. But like I said, just the threat of the bomb here, I think, is going to make Old T just exit. There's no reason for him to stick around and take 2 damage from a thermal detonator.
No.
No reason for him to go in behind Miranda. Finn here, maybe exiting.
Yeah.
I assume just a hard 2.
I mean, Turok's got to get out of there because if he bumps, Miranda can just too hard over him and drop the cluster mines on him.
Yeah, I would assume Miranda's just going to 2-bank here and just let it.
Towards the Stress Hog or away?
Oh, away.
Towards the bottom. Towards
Away.
The bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't
Yeah.
want to be too jumbled up in there, especially if you know Biggs is going to die. And if you separate now, they might take shots on Manaru. Or I'm going to keep screwing it up.
Yeah.
The Scum, if you separate and let them take shots on Miranda, they might.
Absolutely.
And that will just keep 1 health Biggs floating around. Actually, he's got more than 1 health because he's got Destroy too. He can take a damage card. So he's not out of it yet.
No.
He's definitely got at least this round and next round, unless he does something crazy here. And Drew does not know what to do with this Manaroo. He is in a bad spot here. He's got to figure it out. He's going to either fly over the asteroid. He could, I think if he hard ones here too, he's going to bump into big, so he can't clear that. So it'll be interesting. We'll find out. Let's see. Y-wing, probably 3 bank, 3 forward. Oh no. I'm not sure why he didn't just 1 forward.
Right.
Could have 1 forward to at least clear stress. But maybe he wanted a little bit of arc.
Isn't the one bank not green?
No, it's a Y-wing.
These guys say it's up. Tell them to refresh.
Okay, yeah, because we just got like a lot of people over on the Carolina Creek stream saying don't spot them now.
Tell them to refresh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're getting news that the feed went out again. Anybody in the chat can confirm yay or nay. Can you see what's going on here? Well, this guy says what a furball, so he's got to be watching.
Yeah. No, I think it's back up. If you still can't see anything, just hit refresh on your page.
All right. Some people having problems. That's fine. Hopefully, everybody's able to view here. This is interesting. I think he had limited options for sure. With
I would have. That's not what I would have done, but
I think he's going for the block on Miranda. Is what my assumption there.
that is. Yeah. See, and that's why Drew's got all those sets of gold and silver dice, and I don't. No, that's awesome. Yes.
And it should get you out of both the stress rides. So if you can block Miranda, you take no shots this round, and you continue to survive. And at that point, hard one and drop that rigged cargo chute and fly off into the sunset.
Absolutely.
So let's see here. Big's just bumping as well. Just a little bump fest here. Bump, whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, just place it wherever now.
Yeah, it's fine. Wherever. I was telling everyone how good you guys are doing.
What is up, man? The golden thing. Those are the fogs of war. The fogs of war normally go over like in the corner to show the things. We moved them down because they're fighting like right where a fog of war was.
Yeah. We're still getting complaints in person now.
In person. People complaining about it. Thank you though. Thank you for your assistance with that. But there's not a lot we can do. Miranda didn't go for that way. She's keeping together. No reason to just split up here. Good old protecting bigs.
Yeah, there's some questionable moves here, I feel like.
Don't know if he rolled that asteroid damage. I would hope. If I was his opponent, I would call him out on him for sure.
Yeah,
right?
oh, for sure. I think it happened. I do think it happened. It was
he probably just didn't roll on. He just rolled it like off camera or something.
Yeah, he did it up by his name. And
that makes sense.
I don't know that we saw where the die ended up, but I do believe I saw him roll it up.
Well, no, that was Drew, right? He hasn't touched those dice this round. I would definitely say something about that. Well, there's a lot of pressure. I mean, these guys are round 3 at Worlds, at the top table, being streamed. So
yeah,
I mean, you're gonna make a mistake or two. You can't fault them for that.
No.
Thanks, George from Tatooine. We appreciate that feedback. Manaroo did roll. It was a blank. Okay, thank you. Man, look at all them dice. He's spinning the target lock.
This should be.
Because he's shooting bigs. He's calculating what's the percentage of what will stay and what will go. And he's rerolling all of. Oh, he kept his focus. That's why. Let's see. Money? Oh, he's spinning the focus. So
3 hits and a crit by the looks of it.
And that should be
That should be the
more
end
than
of-
enough.
That should be the end of Biggs.
Yep. Big's out. Big shot from Finn there. Finn Rao. All right. Now, see, Miranda's in a weird spot here. You can see, I forgot to mention, Ulti did not want to go behind
No,
Miranda. No.
You had to get out of there. The
So
bombs and thermal
this should be
detonations.
interesting. See, me personally, I'm spinning the shield shooting the unmodified attack at Mana Room. You know
Even
what I mean?
now that Biggs is gone?
Yeah. She's only got 2 health. She's got to focus, but yep. See, pointed right at him.
Manor's down to 2 health.
Is he gonna spend it? He's rolling the dice. He's thinking about it. Yeah, because Finn's stressed, so he can't turn around and shoot you next round.
Yeah.
So I would do it.
He did it.
Did it. Sup. Oh, for
One.
just one.
And he
it's
evaded.
baited. Oh, you got to go for it though. Taking Manaru off right there would be huge. So you got to go for it. Weimering won't have a shot here. I think that's the end of the round. That's what I'm saying. Like that was the last shot. Well, Manaru is going to shoot back here. Looks like it was
Cocked eye.
cocked for a perfect 3. Spinning the focus. Miranda out of shields there. All right, well, I guess that's the end of the round here. Let's change up here. So Manaru didn't take any damage that round. Kept her alive. Biggs is. And I'm going to double check and see. I'm not quite sure if that was an evade or not. I can't see it on his card. I don't think he has any shields on his card. I'll double check the
No.
Drew's.
I think Miranda and the Stress Hog are both shieldless. Yeah, so we got no shields on Miranda and on the
So-
Stress Hog.
So he did end up rolling that evade with Miranda, which is clutch. That definitely makes up for the shield he spent earlier. So
So it's 0 shields?
0 shields, which is not terrible, because you're definitely going to, with Biggs dead and Miranda shieldless, while she is going to be getting those shields back, her attacks are going to be much weaker now. Those TLT's shots will barely do anything now at 2 dice against an auto-thrustered, focused 3 dice protectorate. We'll see. We'll see what he does. He's really got to leverage those bombs here, though. If he does not get a bomb off here, which I think he can, honestly, 3 bank, bomb drop right onto Finn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all you need to do. Hard to the wide to go chase Manaru. 3 bank, and because you may not drop it directly on him, but he's either going to hard one and bump you, or go through those mines.
Right. Yeah, there's no way Finn's not getting bombed right here.
No, he's looking at. You can see. I would try not to slam. Without shields, you got to take your shots. So you're trying to do the bomb drops without slamming.
A 3 bank
and-
will clear, right? Well, a 3 bank up away from us. will-
The angle's a little interesting.
Yeah.
He was definitely eyeballing it. You can't do the 3 forward.
Is
the
there
one-
4? There's no 4 forward.
No, that would be awesome. 4 forward slam would be crazy.
A 3 straight will clear and should hit Finn with 2 bombs, I would think. 2 clusters.
If he 3 banks, he'll put one right on Finn, and probably another one right in front of him that you can't avoid. So we'll see. That's what I would be trying to do here. I'm not sure if it exactly works out. See if he's confident enough. I would now try to. Don't want to be slamming this early. You need to shoot, especially you need to shoot Manaru. Man, if that Y-Wing could just take Manaru off the board, clutch. And Miranda actually just, I'm not too worried about Ultia's Manaru. He's really hard to activate on you. because you're a turret and it only activates when the enemy's arc is on Old Terok. So Old Terok can be faced away, but you can still strip anybody who's shooting at him, which is pretty strong here. Yep. Y-Wing trying the hard 2. Looks like he cleared them. Shouldn't be a problem. And he's right back in the action, trying to get that Manaroo, who could barrel roll, but you don't generate a focus then.
Right.
Yep, hard 2. So you could barrel roll out here, and maybe range and definitely arc dodge.
I don't know that he can. I think that the rock. Oh yeah, it's hard to judge on the camera, but there is room between the rocks, so you could barrel roll up and back.
That's a literal between a rock and a hard place there.
Yeah.
Because he's only got 2 damage, man. And if you're rolling TLTs, if that barrel roll doesn't work, and you're costing your whole team modification.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hard choice here. He's definitely thinking about it.
Turok
should. He's barrel rolling in.
Yeah. No,
in and out, in and back.
In and back, so you can get out of range.
There you go. Look at that arc dodge. Perfect. Y-Wing's got an easy block next round, but
wait,
he's helping him. He's helping him get it right out of arc. That's hilarious teamwork right there when you're helping your opponent.
No, you can come a little forward and still be out of arc.
Oh yeah, you can come up a little bit, dude. I'm not sure. Maybe that's a tactic. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh,
Ulti's Talon rolling here. Look out.
Got to get back into the fight.
Which is interesting. That 3-bank from Miranda, if he does it here, is going to be real strong. Let's see it. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's doing it. Look at that. Oh, no.
That's really close.
Oh, no.
I did not think it was going to be that close to that rock.
Where are we at here? Did he do it? Oh, God, it's so close. Nope, they're moving it onto the asteroid. Oh
no, that's
so disappointing. Oh my. No shot, no shield back, potential damage. Can't drop the cluster now. At least he might have gotten out of range of Turok.
Yeah,
I say Turok a lot from the Dinosaur Hunter.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think Turok could shoot Manaroo at this point.
Miranda.
It's
all the same thing.
Yeah. What did I use? Oh, I said Manaroo. Yeah.
I think the 3/4 would have actually hit Finn there. I don't think it was quite enough to clear him. Yeah, that's terrible. Let's see if he takes the damage here. Ooh, he does. Oh, heartbreak.
Yeah, that's rough for sure.
That is
no shot to regen the shields either.
No shot to regen. And what are you, Dion? Dion's walking over here.
Yeah.
Oh man, you table him so fast that you're back. Really?
Yeah.
Nicely done.
I'm gonna go get lunch now.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you're
right.
at 2
Yeah.
and 1 or?
1 and 2.
Oh,
What are
1 and
we?
2.
What are we supposed to be doing during lunch? Is there somebody
During
watching
lunch,
this?
The people have to wait.
Well, I know that. We're not going to stay here all lunch chatting to them. But is there someone like dedicated to watch the equipment and stuff?
No, I'm gonna go get my food and just come back over here. And
Perfect then. All right, cool. So maybe you'll hear Dion talk during lunch. We'll find out. So good 3 there. This is. I'm not sure what shot this was. It must have been Terok.
Yeah, we were busy talking to Dion.
It must have been Terok. Oh, what's Dion running? Dion's running
the Saj and 2 Fangs.
Yeah, Ulti, Fenrau, and Saj. He took off auto thrusters on Old Turok, so he can squeeze in lats as well on Asajj, because why aren't you?
Yeah.
If you're not putting lats on your Asajj, I don't know what you're doing. Just handing out they're looking at the difference between blinded. I think there was a judge call there. They're asking about blinded and TLT.
No, so I think it's for the title.
What is D House's actual name? I do not know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ask Brent what that was about. He's the judge over there.
D House is from the Stay on Target podcast. I'm not sure about his real name, but that's his podcast name. We'll have William ask. He's over there getting clarification on that judge ruling we just got. So yeah, this is I'm thinking of your Manaroo, you're doing it too hard to the right, hoping to get over the stress hog. And then Finn is kind of in Tarok's way. How's that game going? What's that? Massage still on the table, right? Massage is still on the table. Big's still on the table. What is it? It's Big's Poe.
So I did talk to Brent. He was the judge standing over there. The Y-Wing did receive a blinded pilot crit, and they, I would call a judge on that just to make sure. But with the new deck, you're not allowed any attacks this round.
Okay, so
With the old deck, it would tell you to roll 0 attack dice
and then you can BTLA the,
Yep.
the turret.
because you made an attack with your primary, even though it didn't roll any dice. So yeah, obviously he's using the new deck there. He's got the Darth Vader Open Series damage deck. So luckily, that didn't matter because it didn't
Yeah.
have a shot this round anyways. So
Yep.
nice.
Well, oh yeah, it flips down on his.
Yep, on his turn, which he did activate in combat. So pretty cool there. Very minor changes to rules and different things in this game.
Oh, so
that-
Manaroo went that way. That is not what I saw coming.
He's going to try to keep blocking that Y-Wing, I think. But the
Yeah.
Y-Wing ended up blocking him with a faster maneuver than he anticipated. Or the other thing is, too, he wants to stay in range 1. He only
Right.
wants to, if he is shot by this.
Yeah, I can't get that second stress. And now by going left, he clears the stress, and he can K4 the target lock. Hopefully on
I
to
keep
Miranda.
forgetting about the K4 security
Yeah.
dread. When I ran this kind of Fangaroo style, I always put K4 and unhinged on my Manaroo.
Yeah.
But that was also pre-nerf when I would flank with my Manaroo, pick up a target lock before somebody moved like out of range of her,
Right,
and then throw
right.
it all the way across the board to
Yeah,
Finn
yeah.
Rao, who was coming in real hot.
Totally.
Can't do that anymore. But I think K4 is better in-game.
Yeah, yeah. K4 is a great. I mean, action economy wins games. That's why Atani's so good. That's why Manaroo is so good, and that's why K4 is so good.
I personally, K4 is the best scum crew member. Well, for more than 2 points.
Well,
I don't know if they have a 4-point crew, do they? Well, Gunner. You can always take Gunner.
Yeah, yeah. But you think it's for sure better than Dengar all the time. In this list, K4 is for sure better than Dengar.
Oh yeah, if
But
you have
not-
target lock shenanigans, if you're shooting torpedoes, if you can pass target locks, things like that, K4 is strictly better.
Yeah, it's
if you're
situationally.
if you're low pilot skill, like I don't know,
like a
scout,
slaver
or a slaver, a slaver is the perfect example. Pilot skill 2,
Yep.
you will have a hard time picking up those starter locks
Yeah,
at that
absolutely.
PS. So Dengar is better. I think it's
Yeah.
just situational.
It's situational.
Um,
But in this list, it's got to be the best crew, and it's had ever since it's come out. It's been one of the better crews.
yeah, it's been
Yeah.
day one. Day one's
Yeah.
come. And yeah, this is actually the second variation of the same Fen old Manaru build, and
Yeah.
everybody's got different interpretations on it.
Absolutely.
Even Dion. Dion's got an interpretation, and he says, "Don't like the Jump Master. Let's put Asajj in there."
Yeah,
which is a valid alternative.
Yep. I couldn't decide between a Jump Master and Asajj, so I just took both.
There you go. There you go. Just bringing it back. Going full circle.
Yeah.
Going so far new school that we ended up back on old school.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Manor does not want any of those shots and is making sure the Y-Wing bumps him. And Miranda in a bad position here. Did he slam around? Was that what he did?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he slammed.
Ooh, trying
Hard
to
two,
go.
hard two.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Should have dropped the cluster mine there, but couldn't. Not a safe bet. You only get 2 of them, so you got to make sure. And Finrao is already avoiding that thermal detonator. Says no, thank you,
Yeah.
and probably just circling back around to get more shots on that Y-wing.
Right.
Because man, if he can take down that Y-wing without losing a ship, money. All right, Spencer focus for 2 there. Taking 3 agility, cocked, blanks. That's 2 hull damage.
Yeah,
Right.
Miranda's hurting.
Did she not shoot? Oh, she slammed.
She slammed. No
Stop
shot.
slamming. Stop landing on rocks. You gotta get shots.
Yeah.
I
this,
can only imagine that Miranda's just hard to and out here. You can't engage the fight. Unfortunately, that means the Y-Wing's left to just die. It's kind of bad.
Miranda on 3 hull or 4?
If she just took 2, that will put her at 2 total hull. Because she took 1 before, she's got 5.
Yeah.
And then just took 2, that will put her at just 2 hull.
That's what
But
I'm
honestly,
thinking.
2 hull, full bomb slots,
Yeah.
not out of it. She needs to drop a ship though right now. Like, whatever she can do. And Drew is just flying the heck out of these protectorates.
Yeah, he is. That's a 3.
What's up?
3 damage cards on the Stress Hog, it looks like.
I think it's just 2. I think it's just 2. Maybe it is 3. I'm gonna go touch him.
It is 3. It's 3. Yeah, so. Oh, it's going to be hard.
That's right. We're trying not to interrupt the players, but he already had both his dials down, so I don't think it. He's just hanging out. D House, kind of looking sad over there, is not going how he wanted to. He did take a big gamble, trying to engage through the asteroid field.
That's right.
And in that cluster, furball, whatever you want to call it, of all the ships, it did not go well for him. You want to put that back up there?
Well,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to put the gold back, see if we can get some people complaining.
You want the gold back? People like the gold?
No, they hate the gold.
Well, what are you going to do? That's how she rolls. Man, I'm getting hungry.
I know, I'm ready for lunch. I have
Yeah.
less and less to say the hungrier I
I
get.
know.
I'm glad you're carrying it.
Oh, I got it. I'm excited about this, honestly. This is a good matchup, honestly. It's a little bold prediction, but this was actually my prediction for top table.
Yeah.
Or not top table, but like final table was a variation of protectorates and jump masters. Whether it's 2 protectorates or 2 jump masters, whatever combination you chose there. And then some sort of bigs list with control, whether it was the Rex, Jess, Braylon list we saw last game, the Miranda Stress Hog list. But these are my surefire bets for what you're going to see at the top tables. Not these exact lists. Maybe not these exact players. Though, Drew, probably, as we are looking at the top table, we can only assume that if you're sitting here, you're undefeated.
Yes.
So maybe we'll see Drew next round. Maybe D-House can clean up here. He's got to do something.
It's got to do something.
You got to be taking big risks at this point. You're so far behind that
You can't
playing
be playing
conservative. It's like Miranda's in a bad spot here now. She's just gonna focus. She's like, I need the shield. It's more important than the shield. Because I think if you tried to slam over Turok, if you made it, you would give him a shot.
Right.
Which is no, that's not worth it to me. And
No.
Finn just coming in, hunting Y-Wing. They don't seem to be too worried about Miranda right now. She's at 2 health, 1 shield probably. When she shoots. So
If you could get the Y-Wing out of the way from Miranda to keep getting her actions, you'd allow 3 hits right off the bat. And that would be it.
Is that out?
That's out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. So made the right call there. Gonna be some tricky maneuvering this round though. Oh, Miranda's facing a different way. He's got that weird stand going. Miranda's not even looking that way. I thought he was looking at old Turok there.
Oh.
He's not. He's not that at all. He's facing away.
Yeah.
So no
No,
bomb drop there whatsoever. There's no chance. You take your... You going to Finn here? I would shoot at Finn. Unless he's got a focus token. Then I
Yeah,
would
you
not.
have a better chance. I think.
Doing damage. It's.
Yeah.
I would always shoot a TLT burst at 2 dice primary.
Right. -1 for the shield.
Yep, getting the shield back there, of course. Spend the
There he
focus.
is.
Didn't need to. Or maybe he did. Didn't matter. Oh, so just picks it up.
Thrusters. And he did. He took a hit.
He did take a hit.
I'm almost positive.
Well, now that's a trade. That's what
Yeah.
you're looking for every time.
Yeah.
Miranda gains a shield and does the damage.
Yep.
If you can do that every round, he can come back.
Yes.
Oh, man. Yeah, that... I don't think you have to do much here with Miranda. I would probably just 1 forward. Honestly, it's the best. It's the easiest way to keep old Turok in range.
Yeah, and not shooting at you.
Yeah.
If you do
Though I
too much
assume
turning,
he's
it's
gonna... I would assume old Turok's gonna 2-bank boost to do the just opposite. He's trying to clear the range.
Yeah.
So I don't know. My simple trick with Miranda is always after I do my maneuver, I take a target lock. And if I can't target lock anybody, I'll slam. If that makes any sense.
Right. No, I get it.
Like I was doing that to an Omega Leader. Omega Leader's chasing me, and I would do my maneuver, see if I could shoot at like reacquire because it doesn't do anything. But I try to reacquire my target lock on Omega Leader. If I couldn't, I would slam away. If I could, obviously I had to, so I'd stay there, and we would trade shots then.
Yeah.
And I think it's those little tricks that you can learn, legal tricks, by the way,
Right.
that you can learn to help yourself perform. And
Good
the
call
target, yep, boosting out, trying to clear as much range as possible.
Yeah.
Does not want that Miranda shot. Miranda's gonna have to like hard 2 or 1 bank or something there. He's just taking the round off. Is he gonna check it? Or he's probably pretty confident it's out. I would check it anyways. I love putting the range really down on the board, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Any information you can get. Yeah.
See, same thing there. I would still check the target lock again. I check target locks all the time. Because why not? You know? Maybe he did have it. You don't know.
Yeah.
And looks like the Drew here just regrouping.
Right.
If he's
It's smart. He's way ahead. He's got
Nope.
10 minutes left.
Oh yeah, geez, 10 minutes left too. Didn't even factor in tournament games. You always have to factor in the time. Time is a big issue.
Yeah.
If you take too long to engage initially, you have a shorter amount of time to actually fight then and do damage.
Right. And I mean, and you have to be worried about your MOV at this point too, a little bit. So, I mean, I always tell
Yeah.
people not to worry about your MOV, worry about the win. But at this point, when you're so far ahead,
I mean, you got
To-
2 wins. Yeah, if you're going to take a loss
well,
here,
I'm thinking about Drew. You know, like if he gets too aggressive and takes some,
oh
you
sure,
know, like some crazy TLT shots or takes a bomb on accident that he didn't see coming, takes some damage he doesn't need
no,
to.
there-
Oh man, people are starting to hit lunch, and there's a lot of food. I'm man.
Drew carefully considering his options here.
Yeah.
There's a giant clock behind him that says 10 minutes, and he is certainly contemplating it. Though it's hard to say, it's hard to call slow play here because you have 3 times as many things to do during the planning phase as your opponent, so it's hard to really judge on what is the appropriate amount of time to set a dial. But it doesn't normally matter too much because I think this game is pretty much over. Unfortunately, it's sad to see, but Miranda's going to have to go crazy here.
Yeah,
to be able to-
there's not many win conditions I can see coming.
No.
Yep.
Yep, and that's the problem with this Miranda list is that you have 13 points in bomb tech if you include the advanced slam,
Right.
which can be used to not bomb or whatever. But that 13 points could be another ship, could be putting like Braylon in instead of the Stress Y. Could be a lot of things, and if you're not using those 13 points,
Yeah. No, that's a lot.
you're fighting with what, an 87-point list then on a 100-point list,
Yeah.
and so. Not good. You got to get those bombs off when fly it. So I will say then that there's more than me. We never did get a confirmation on Heaver. He probably won't tell us till tomorrow when he
He
plays.
probably
but-
won't. I would not imagine he will tell us.
So there's at least someone out there. D House still rocking it. That boost doesn't work.
No.
Get out of here. So at least he's repping it. He thinks it's good. And if we're going to lunch here, I might actually try to catch both of them for interviews here for a second.
Right.
Because I would like to hear both of their opinions on these 2 very popular archetypes,
Yeah.
which is great. That's what we need. We need list variation. Even if it's similar, at least everybody's got their own little spin on it. So let's see here. Not a good roll. And probably using the focus there, taking no damage. Needed both of them. Really needed both those TLTs there to take mana off the board. And it's just not happening now. Get the shield back. What are you doing? Yep. There you go. Not bad. And taking 1 there, which is not enough.
Manor's down to 1.
Not enough. Still got 6 minutes left. There's probably be another round, but let's do some math here. Yeah, that's 65 points between the other 2 protectorates. He's going to need to take one of them off the board to just win on points.
Yeah, and Turok has a shot, and so does Manaru. It's Miranda might not survive this. She does have 2 shields, which I didn't update, but
She was getting her shields back. That's a weird thing to do. Unless you're Rebel Regen. Ooh, nailing the 2 hits there. Natural. Oh, and I think that's it. You survive? Are they starting to pick up the things?
I don't think Turok hit.
Oh, I think Turk missed.
Yeah. So
So
now
that
it's
just stripped the shields?
It's back down to 2 hole.
Yeah, we'll double check. I don't think it means too much though,
Well, yeah, it's
because
just a
they
big
just
MLB
called
difference.
5 minutes here, so this is about over. I'm not sure what your options are. I mean,
Yeah, I believe
You're
it's
just out of
1 hour
time
break
here.
before round 4.
1 hour break?
I think so.
I don't have my schedule on me. I don't know who would know. I'm sure someone would. I hope it's an hour. These guys just played 3 games back to back to back, and everybody's gonna need a break.
Yeah, we're gonna have a hard time getting food.
What?
Well, there's gonna be
Oh,
a
me?
huge line of food. There's gonna be a huge line for
Maybe we can walk somewhere. I don't
food. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to leave.
know. Food here is pretty good though. It smells delicious.
Yeah.
So once again, this is the World Championship, the final of the championship series for X-Wing here at the FFG. What do they call it? Development Center? Conference room?
The gaming center.
Gaming Center. Yep.
Yep.
Being held here in their giant gaming room. They got a bunch of other events going on. Destiny, Imperial Assault. This is Star Wars World specifically.
Right.
First year of it.
Yeah. No Netrunner, no Lord of the Rings,
No.
or any of their other things they do.
So, but yeah, they did the LCG yesterday. I saw the finals for it. I have no idea what's going on in that game, but
No.
it certainly looked interesting.
I think Miranda has 0 shields. She regen 2, but then lost them
Yeah.
to the Miranda shot or Manaru shot.
It's hard to get them straight. So let's see here. Yeah, everybody just just trying to get that Miranda off the board. Anything that could help, especially these protectors. They have over 2 health,
Yep.
so TLT won't kill them.
No.
So don't care. This is probably last
Ooh.
round.
That bomb's gonna hit.
Ooh, that's risky. That's a 1 health Manuriel. You just taking MOB there? You looking for those 17 points? Which is a bomb. Yeah, he's going for it.
I mean,
bomb
you gotta
drop.
do it.
You can still shoot, which is nice. And oh man, it's gonna
Yeah.
be so close.
Odds are. Oh, and
Boom.
Sabine will kill.
Oh yeah, Sabine will kill him for sure.
Yeah.
Look
So
at that.
We don't even need
Look
to
at
roll,
that.
guys. Dead.
One bomb drop.
Oh, but you gotta roll because she can also give a damage to Turok.
Ooh, yes. This would be pretty good. You still won't kill him, though. They're looking at it. They're looking
Right.
at it. They're judging it. I wouldn't ask too quickly here.
Yeah,
Because you need one more round if you're Miranda. One more round could actually do it. What are you
Yeah.
debating about?
Yeah, roll the dice.
Roll the
and then-
dice.
And then see if Sabine.
Sabine's last. Sabine's last. It's the last thing you do. They won't know. I actually learned that recently.
Yeah,
I
what-
thought it was different. I thought it was last for the.
Why are they not? What is going on here?
He didn't roll it. He just Sabimed him, which I would make him roll it and then Sabine old T.
Is that what happened?
I guess so. That's not the right call.
No,
But-
that's definitely not right at all. What just happened?
Yep. So for future reference, everybody, round number. This is the 3rd round.
Here, bud, I'll take that Coke. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, bad move. I'm not sure what his thought process there. So you can double check the reference cards, bust them out, use them. That is game. Miranda's done. Did end up picking up another 17 points though at the last round. So not
absolutely.
terrible.